So today I want to do something called heavy metal baking. I have to make a dessert for Easter when I go to my parents' house, and I have decided to make an oatmeal crisp peach cobbler. Something like that. I think that's the name of it. I got it off of Pinterest. Oatmeal Cookie Peach Cobbler. That's what it's called. And I've made it once before and it came out really yummy. So I'm just going to show you guys how I make it if you're interested in doing it. And I just thought it was something fun to videotape and different since I have to do it. And I don't know, maybe you guys want to see me cook. So first off, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. I just did that. In a bowl, you want to put granulated sugar, a half a cup. Brown sugar packed, a half a cup. And a half a cup of butter. And you put it in the mixing bowl and you mix it with the electric mixer on medium speed until light and fluffy. Half cup regular sugar. Put it in the bowl. I hope you guys can see. I try to angle the camera up so you can kind of see what I'm doing and see my face. So I'm going to use light brown sugar. It doesn't really specify whether you should use light brown or dark brown, but I got light brown, so I'm going to use light brown. And I don't know if any of you guys out there like to cook or bake. I like to bake, not so much cook. I don't know, maybe because I like desserts better than regular food. But I think that I'm better at baking. But I can actually do both pretty well. Like my family always suggests I make different things. Like my father wanted me to make this. There was a different dessert he wanted me to make, but it's like this hazelnut pastry, and it's so hard to make. It takes like hours, and it's like so many different steps to do it that I was like, maybe not this weekend. Okay, and then a whole stick of butter, which is a half cup. My butter was frozen, so I kind of put it in the microwave for a little bit to thaw it out, and it melted a little bit, but that's okay. It doesn't really make a difference. And then we're going to mix it with the electric mixer. And of course, my mixer is underneath there, and the tripod is right there. So let's see if I can get it without knocking this over. I got it. This is also called heavy metal cooking because I got my Misfits shirt on, so I dressed for the occasion. Alright, I don't want to get all over the place. Alright, that's light and fluffy. What do you think? I'm going to scrape some of it off the spears afterwards, and let's see what the next step is. I fucking hate this. I hate when I go into a recipe in Pinterest, I have it open and then your phone closes, shuts off automatically if your phone is open for too long. But then the recipe's not there anymore and I have to go through the whole freaking thing to find the recipe. So annoying. If anybody knows a way around that, let me know because I go insane when I have to do this again and again. We're going to add vanilla extract, which is 2 teaspoons, and then 1 large egg. I think there's only a little bit left in this one. Not quite. And then 1 large egg. And then beat that again. Beat it. In a medium bowl, combine flour, oats, baking powder, and salt. So we want 1 cup all-purpose flour. Now I'm going to use gluten-free all-purpose flour. I don't know, I just try to not eat gluten when I can. Not eat gluten when I can. I just feel like when I don't eat it, there's the oven's preheated. I feel like when I don't eat it, then I feel better. Like just my stomach and stuff. I don't know. They said for the Lyme disease, some people do it. So I don't know, but whatever. You can use regular flour. So that was 1 cup of flour and then 1 cup of old-fashioned oats. You don't want the instant ones. And then a half teaspoon of baking powder and a half teaspoon of salt. And as you can see, I make a mess. I make a mess when I cook. I just kind of like throw shit out of the way. I'm just mixing this with a knife because I'm ghetto. And I feel like getting a wooden spoon. So you mix the this into that. So mix the dry stuff to the wet stuff. And you want to beat that with the mixer again on low speed.
When you're seeing 20 things out of time, you just can't slow things down, baby. When you're seeing 20 things in your mind.
Alright, that's good. And then I'm just gonna take, so it's gonna look like this. I don't know if you guys can really see, but it looks like that. So I'm just gonna clean off the beaters, and then this has to go into the, cover it and put it into the refrigerator for a half an hour. And then I'll be back. Okay, so it's been a half an hour since I put the mixture in the refrigerator. I was playing some video games. I was playing Splatoon for Wii U. Does anybody else out there play Splatoon? I love that game. So now you want to take peaches. You want 6 cups. So you want to skin them and obviously take the pit out of them and cut them into slices. I don't know if you can see. I have one right here. I have to go like this. And I just go like around, kind of, till I feel the pit. And I try to break it apart, but it doesn't always work. I cut the rest of them up already, so I didn't have to do it on camera. What is that? I feel like a weird beep, 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 beep sound coming from outside. I wonder if it's a bird. Probably a weird bird. Now you're supposed to put lemon juice in there, I think, so the peaches don't turn brown, which mine have, but they taste the same. So I don't do it. And then you need 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1 tablespoon of flour into the bowl of the peaches. I just go like this. Kind of toss it around so everything gets coated. Yeah, as you can see, my peaches turned brown because I cut them earlier and I left them out. Whatever. They taste the same. So then you want to spray a 9-inch, it's a square baking pan, but I just use a pie plate because it's the same thing. It's 9 inches round. and pour the peaches into the container. I just use vegetable oil cooking spray so it doesn't stick. The peaches in there. And then it says drop spoonfuls. Okay. Spoonfuls. You know it's not a Midnight Owl video if there's no stuttering involved. So drop spoonfuls of topping over peaches to completely cover peaches. Yeah, like I said, I made this before and it was so yummy. And then there was a different recipe I had made for a 4th of July party. It was a peach cobbler, it was a different recipe. It was horrendous. Like, everybody there was like, what is this? I'm like, I don't know. New recipe I tried. And they're like, did you taste it? And I was like, well, I tasted it when it came out of the oven, so it was really hot and it tasted pretty good. They were like, well, it's not good. And it was disgusting. It was like weird and like gelatinous. I don't know what that recipe was. That's the only thing that sucks is that, like, you know, Pinterest can have some good recipes, but then there's some on there that's just like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is not good. Alright, that's good enough, so it looks like that. Almost like an apple pie, but it's not. Okay, then it says, I just like licked my fingers. Bake for 30 to 35 minutes or until light brown and bubbly. So I'm gonna pop it in and then after 35 minutes, we'll see how it is. Okay, so it's been actually 40 minutes. I left it in there longer than the 30-35 minutes just because it wasn't quite as golden brown on top as I wanted it, and this is the end result. Smells good. So it'd be good served warm with ice cream, or I had a cold too and it tasted fine, but it's whatever your preference is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial of heavy metal cooking. Let me know if you want me to do a different one, like a different recipe or something. It's just something different and fun to do, I guess. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time.